The Flash Season 7 kind of went downhill like a lot, but you gotta admit that everything we're seeing here about The Flash Season 8, if you're not already on board, you should be now, because of course, The Flash Season 8 is premiering in November, and it's going to kick off with a 5-part crossover event known as Armageddon, where we're getting the return of so many Arrowverse characters, including Brandon Routh's Atom. We're getting Cress Williams back as Black Lightning. We're getting Javicia Leslie as Ryan Wilder Batwoman. We're getting Reverse Flash. Mia Queen / Smoke. She's back. A whole bunch of people are coming back for this event. It's going to be great. They're all going to be going up against and battling Despero, this crazy alien villain from the comics who's a Justice League villain. So I think it's going to be really cool. And now, we've already heard a whole bunch of other updates and news and pieces of details about this crossover event, but now we have some leaked set photos, because of course they've been filming this crossover for probably at least a month now at this point. But now we have some set photos that reveal some stuff I was not at all expecting. One I was hoping for but didn't think they'd actually do. The other one just completely out of left field, I was not expecting at all. And so let's go ahead and take a look at these, because they are some pretty big stuff. And I guess, should probably give a spoiler warning, if you don't want to know anything about this going into it, because I guess one of these things is kind of a spoilery thing, but at the same time, I saw it and it just gets me even more hyped for this, and I don't really think it's that big of a spoiler. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this. So we're going to be seeing Grant Gustin, Barry Allen, wearing the Reverse Flash suit. So this is Grant Gustin right here. So you may be wondering, why is he wearing the Reverse Flash suit? Well, I think the only logical explanation here is that probably Ebarthon took over Barry's body, because that's been a big thing with Reverse Flash throughout the whole of the Arrowverse, is that he takes over people's bodies. That's why he still looks like Tom Cavanaugh to this day. Still really wish they'd bring back Matt Letcher, but we do know Tom Cavanaugh is returning as Reverse Flash in this crossover event, and now we're going to be getting Grant Gustin as Reverse Flash as well, which I think is going to be really cool, because obviously, as you can see, it's a brand new suit. It's different than the suit that Reverse Flash usually wears, and I love it. It looks pretty much exactly like the regular Flash suit that we've had since season 6, I think it was, but just in yellow this time, and I think it looks great. Grant Gustin looks great as the Reverse Flash. It's a great looking suit. As you can see in this shot here, I love the red boots. The red boots look so good. That's one big thing people have been wanting for the longest time here on the Flash, is just the boots on these characters. We want some gold and yellow boots on the Flash, and we want some red boots on Reverse Flash, so we're finally getting that. Looks like on this suit there's a lot less black than there was on the original Reverse Flash suit, so that looks great. And he's got something strapped around his chest. Now this could be I know we've seen things like this before. It reminds me of the thing that Firestorm used to wear, but I don't think that's what it is, and I'm not really exactly sure what it is, but of course, let me know your theories in the comments below. But he just looks great here. You get this great shot here. This is an interaction between Reverse Flash and Damien Darhk, who we also know Neil McDonough is returning as Damien Darhk in this crossover event as well. And this just looks great. Here's a nice zoomed out shot of that. And again, I do think that this is Reverse Flash, so I think this is also going to be a pretty cool interaction between Reverse Flash and Damien Darhk, especially considering back in DC's Legends of Tomorrow Season 2, we actually had these two characters teaming up for a Legion of Doom. So nice to see them having a little reunion here, and I'm excited to see if they're actually going to be villains in this crossover, or if they're teaming up with their heroes. I don't really know for sure, but I'm really, really excited to find out, and it's going to be really, really interesting. But if you already thought that was great, here's the other thing that I mentioned before. There was something I was hoping we would get, but didn't know if we'd actually get it. But we are getting Ryan Choi as the Atom, because with the whole list of characters that was announced to return for this crossover event, one of those was Osric Choi as Ryan Choi, who we saw appear in the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover event, who he was a Paragon for one of those characters, and he didn't really do anything. In the comics, Ryan Choi was the Atom, so we all assumed that when he was going to be appearing in the Crisis crossover event, that they were going to set him up to be the Atom and maybe take over for Brandon Routh on Legends of Tomorrow, but that never happened. He kind of just disappeared and never showed up again in the Arrowverse. But now he's making his return, and he is going to become the Atom, and he looks so good here, because, I like Brandon Routh's Atom. I like his suit and everything. It makes sense with it being like a mechanical robotic suit, but this is the more comics accurate design for the Atom, which I absolutely love seeing, because this looks like an actual regular suit rather than like a mech suit type thing, like Ray Palmer wore. So I think this is going to be great. I mean, just look at the comic comparison here. He looks so good. He looks so good here. And we also know, like I mentioned before, Brandon Routh is returning during this event as well. So we're getting both of these Adams, and this is most likely going to set up what we originally thought was going to happen with Crisis on Infinite Earths, is where basically maybe Ray Palmer passes the torch of the Atom to Ryan Choi to maybe join the Legends. We don't know for sure, or at least he'll go on to be on some other show, because that would honestly be really sad if, like, you finally get Ryan Choi as the Atom in this crossover event, and then he just doesn't show up in any of the other shows. Like, I'd love him to become, like, a main character in one of these shows, whether that is Legends of Tomorrow, or even something like The Flash, or I don't know what else, but I'm excited for this. I think this is gonna be really cool. Again, the suit looks great, so comics accurate. I'm excited to see like how it's gonna differ from Ray Palmer's suit, again, because that was a more mechanical suit that had like a function in the suit to shrink. How it's gonna work with this now actual practical suit. So really excited for that. I think that's going to be awesome. So excited for this crossover event. Again, it starts in November, and hopefully we just keep getting more and more updates. Of course, I'll keep you updated. But for now, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about these brand new set photos for the upcoming The Flash Season 8 crossover event, Armageddon? What characters are you most excited to see return? Is it Black Lightning? Is it Green Arrow? Is it Batwoman? Ray Palmer, Atom, is it Sentinel? I mean, Sentinel's coming back too. You know, we're getting so many crazy characters in here, and now we're getting Ryan Choi as the Atom, and we're getting Grant Gustin, Barry Allen as Reverse Flash. I'm super interested to see how that's going to be explained and what's going on there, but I'm so excited. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit the subscribe button so I can keep up to date on everything that goes on in the DC life.